What's up, Bri?
Oh, hey.
Ooh, what's that?
This, my friend, is a stack of paper that represents the stack of real money that Mountain Dew wants to give you, competing in not one, not five local king of the court, dunk, shooting, whatever you want. All you got to do is wear the Dew gear, and you spread it out over a few days, so they get max.
That's it?
That's it.
Done.
But, it's not real money.
Oh, I know.
I wish I could see the look on her face. I bet she wouldn't have 3 chins. My mom took the picture of her.
Hey, Mr. S.
Please, Mr. S was my father's name. Call me Benelli.
Benelli, but you're British.
That's right.
Okay.
Good luck tonight, Jay.
I don't need luck.
Of course not, sir.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here, and so is the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. And the pregame warm-ups wrapping up out there in Cleveland, where it'll be the Cavaliers against the Los Angeles Lakers. The Lakers come into this one after the win against the Knicks in New York. A great win for them, and they rose to the occasion and pulled off the upset. Riding high right now. You know, it seems, fellas,
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Boo-boo, why are you sweeping?
Man, somebody knocked over my cup of sunflower seeds. Taking forever. Somebody come over and clean them up. I guess we gonna have to do all the cleaning. Ain't that right?
Yeah, but there's not. Wait, are you making a metaphor?
Too dramatic?
Just a little bit. Better than that, boo-boo.
I'm trying to help you. Came here to clean up.
Hello and thanks for joining us, 2K Sports fans. Now it's it.
Well, Kevin.
And that's so great to hear, D.A. LeBron is a proven leader and champion, as we all know, expects to contend for a championship every year. Hey, Smitty, when you get this far into the season, we see more teams having to deal. Cleveland leading by 6. Outside Rose. Love with the screen for Rose. Shumpert gets a wide open look. No good on the 3.
If you try to keep the defense honest, that's the one you really have to make.
Clarkson kicks to DJ. Shumpert with the steal. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Cranes the jumper to finish the break.
More of a 3-and-D guy, but Shumpert knocks down the mid-range.
And that replay presented by Under Armour, showing us the fantastic steal that led to that fast break finish. Another Unleash Chaos moment. .102 left in the first. Wallace with it, now defended by Randall. Rose dishes to Love. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Smith, and he banks in the layup. DJ's got his first basket of the night.
Unafraid to mix it up in the paint, DJ beats good defense with better offense.
Rose kicks to Crowder. Now the dish to Love. Back to Crowder, over Randall. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Crowder's got his first points in this one. Clarkson against Rose. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. And it's going to go on Iman Shumpert.
He did it with great body control. DJ absorbs the contact, completes the play, now goes to the line for a potential and one.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Shumpert a screen on Clarkson. For Cleveland, they have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6. The first one falls.
For a guy as strong and as athletic as Shumpert is, he really doesn't get to the foul line enough, in my opinion.
He's perfect from the line this time. Smith outside. Got it. Good job in the low post. Smith's got 7 points. Rose. No good on that one. Isaiah Thomas, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that. And LeBron James trying to will his Cavaliers team to a title. Teammate Kevin Love says LeBron made it clear from the start what he expected.
He sat us down.
When someone like LeBron talks about what you need to bring to the table, you better bring it.
No doubt about that. I think if they just keep following LeBron's advice, the sky's the limit.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
They're just very aggressive on the offensive side of the ball, attacking the rim in this first quarter. A lot of trips to the free throw line.
The momentum in this game is all theirs right now. The defense can't seem to stay in front of them, and they're going to continue to exploit that weakness.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, they've got Julius Randle. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Wells. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Smith in at the small forward position. Here's Clarkson. And that one comes up a bit short.
Well, this is why you see guys shying away from the mid-range jumper. It's a bit of a lost art.
And with D. Rose going through the free agent process this past summer, very different market than when he first signed his big extension back in 2012. But still, there were teams that wanted what he has to offer, and he'll make an impact.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Guys, the league may have never seen a player with more control on and off the court than LeBron James. He is a superstar, a playmaker, a coach on the floor. Some say he's the GM. He even has a stake in a player agent business. LeBron says it's his dream to one day own an NBA team. Well, he's certainly getting some practice. Kevin?
No question about it, David. He's well on his way. As important a player is. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Everything's fallen into place, and we'll see if they can keep it going. It's time now to go courtside as we send you. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or a platoon swap here for the Lakers. Inside, we got the tenacious Love and Thompson. D-Wade out there with Thomas. And it's LeBron in at the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
You know, we preach it all the time. Unselfish basketball. DJ making the extra pass to a wide-open teammate.
Love with a wide-open look. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
And unfortunately, it's time for them to say night-night.
There's some big-time teaching moments tonight. Hopefully, they become a better team for it.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
As good as LeBron is at drawing.
Bogut kicks to Clarkson. Smith for 3. No good. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends.
It's all part of the game, DJ. Everybody look. MJ, Shaq, Kobe, even old Boo, but not every channel. You get what I'm saying.
Mr. DJ, how's life?
All is life.
Doorman is life.
Bet.
You eat your breakfast today?
Nah, man, I wasn't really hungry.
Most important meal of the day.
I know, man, you only tell me every other day.
I take care of my tenant.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, everybody. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Great to have you with us on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Golden State Warriors going up against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Looking at the Lakers, they'd been hoping to make a little more progress this year than they have so far. Still in 10th place in the...
Yo, DJ.
Yo.
Wanna work on those handles for tonight's game, homie? I got this new move I want to show you.
Can't, man. I'm watching game tape right now. Talk to Shammy.
Yo, Shammy.
Chilling, Jug. Not right now.
Man, how'd you even hear us?
Hey, man, what you doing?
He's not even listening to anything.
Well, if you really want to know, these are noise canceling.
Oh, okay.
And they also let people know when it bothered. Guess some of us didn't get it.
Come on, Dammy. Let me just show you this one move I've been working. I won't dunk, promise.
Dunk on me? Child, please. And does it look like I'm ready to hoop, Jug?
In that tracksuit? Actually, yeah, you do.
Brandon, come on. Get him out of here. Give him some space. Come on.
Sorry, Miss Hannah. Hey, I'm gonna be out there if you want to see something.
See you later, Jug.
Bro, are you afraid to use your left hand, man? Come on. You use it in practice all the time.
Western Conference time for the traveling Golden State Warriors today. Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Brett Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. They continue to spread the load. They're trying to compensate for the injured Draymond Green. And each coach has his strengths, and they've got weaknesses. But if you needed someone to draw up a play to get you one bucket out of a timeout, who are some of the names you turn to?
I think I'm going to turn to Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, possibly James Harden, because 2 points can happen after a free throw, right, Kev? So
yes.
I could get James Harden to the line, and then one LeBron James. That's not a bad list of guys to turn to if I need 2 points.
Absolutely. And then what coach would you have draw up that play?
If I don't say Pop, my life will cease to exist. I will say Greg Popovich in late game situations does a marvelous job. Not only, Kevin, of getting the ball to the guy that he wants potentially to get the game winner, but to have options and to make sure that that player sees those options in case something breaks down.
And for Golden State, Livingston is out there with McCall. And it's Durant. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Young in at the 3 slot. And for the Lakers, ball runs point with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope to his side. They're the backcourt. Smith is out there with Randall. And it's Bogut in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Durant, that's good.
Just impossible to get the KD from the mid-range, showing a smooth shooting stroke.
Ball kicks to Smith. Over Durant. That one doesn't go. The Warriors leading. Livingston with it. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Durant, no good.
The human aspect of basketball. You cannot fault the shot selection. He had a clean look. You just can't make them all.
Now here's Livingston. He's guarded closely. Young with no one around. That drops and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Young's got his third basket of the night. The Lakers have gone 2 of 6 in the field in the second quarter so far. Smith drives in. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And one of the stories surrounding DJ right now is that he's inked an endorsement deal with Reese's Puffs not too long ago. Next time you see DJ, it could be on the front of a cereal box tray.
And congrats to DJ for landing that deal as he continues to grow his presence. But to be honest, Kevin, I'm a little surprised Reese's Puffs didn't approach me for a deal. I like cereal. I eat Reese's Puffs.
And the recent news with DJ is that he has signed a deal to be a spokesman for Mountain Dew. Not surprising that companies would want to be a part of DJ's world.
Yeah, and first of all, you can't talk about Mountain Dew without giving a shout-out to Karan Butler, Tough Juice. DJ has earned every sponsorship he gets with how he's carried himself, and most companies would be thrilled to get involved with him.
And for Kevin Durant, one area that he excelled in last season was his rim protection. He used his length and timing to disrupt a lot of shots. And I think that's what he focused on. Joining the Warriors, you knew he was going to score, but he wanted the responsibility and came through defensively for Golden State.
And the Lakers with some changes. Lopez comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's and so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 10-point lead. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. The second half just about to get going here. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry. A platoon swap here for the Lakers. And Golden State also making a change. Iguodala's checked in. Looking at the last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to the Cavaliers in Cleveland. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, they've got Iguodala. West is out there with Durant. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's McGee in at the 5 down low.
Bogut does not mind going down there and banging around on the offensive glass against his opponent and snags as many boards as he possibly can.
Iguodala kicks it to West. Golden State moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Iguodala. Misses off the left iron. Lakers trail by 19.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Warriors.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece still. 2 more to go in the season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Steph Curry. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And it's Smith, top of the key. Over Iguodala. Hits the front of the rim and out.
The defense, not so good. And when you're deep inside like that, you got to come through.
West setting the pick for Curry. West draws the double. On the wing, Iguodala. Passes it to McCaw. Just 5 on the clock. Pick by West. The Lakers with the rebound.
Well executed. Great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Well, it's like Thanksgiving out there, carving out space off the screen. Couldn't complete the play.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here to come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight.
Crazy how fast they turn on you, huh? That's how it goes, Jug.
Hey, man, they gonna love us again. We just gotta get that W next.
They better. I can't take this anymore.
Hold up. No, Hannah doesn't want you in there after.
I know. I was just trying to cheer up DJ about that loss.
And by cheer me up, he means bring me down even more. And you can cake.
Right. Sorry, I better get back to clean up.
He's a good kid. He wears it.
Yeah.
You're a wise man, DJ. DJ's son. And you played a great game. Keep your head up.
Boom, crash, splash, ding, ding. Oh, Mr. DJ, what time is it?
I don't know, man. I'm not a clock. What are you doing here?
You received this package, and I wanted to make sure you got it.
It's kind of weird, Spinelli.
It looked important. I wanted to make sure it was hand-delivered.
It's a cell phone.
Well, maybe I wanted to make sure you were ready for the game.
I'm always ready, Spin.
Yeah.
Always ready, baby.
Oh, damn, I got 2 reps in, you know? 3 reps pretty much. That's good.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson with colleagues Shaq and Ken Smith. Tonight we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers as they play against the Houston Rockets at Toyota Center. And for Houston, they like their chances, but this could be a tough game for them. Facing up against a talented roster, they'll have to show that they're the better team. And guys, the Houston Rockets can get up and down the floor and score as well as anybody. A big reason, James Harden. He does just about everything for them at the offensive end of the floor, doesn't he, Kenny?
I'll tell you what, we always knew he was unleashed, but now he's passing the basketball. His ability to find people has probably opened his game up exponentially on the offense.
I know you heard this before because I played for a lot of teams, but I played for that.
Yo, you guys chat? Look.
Oscar Pride out there tonight. What these earphones?
No, I'm good, man.
Suit yourself.
Let's meet the visiting team, Los Angeles Lakers. At power forward, Julius Randle.
It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the side. 34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Smith outside.
No shot.
5 on the clock. Shoots from 14. It's rebounded by Houston. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, I thought the opponent's defense just never showed up.
Yeah, you know what? The waters were calm for most of the game. I mean, little resistance, felt like they could get any look they wanted at any time.
It's a tie game here in Houston. And back. Up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Just playing suffocating defense. That's been the difference here for them.
You know, Greg, I love watching this team get after it on defense. I mean, they play with a bit of edge and nastiness.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Houston, Harden and Gordon teaming up in the backcourt. PJ Tucker is out there with Williams, and it's Black in at the 5 spot.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And, Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Now here's Gordon. Not a lot of room.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway. And Eric Gordon has long been noticed as a terrific shooter, but I felt like he was able to display just how great he can be last season. Had that green light whenever he was on the floor and really near the top of the league in terms of threes attempted and made.
Here's Smith. Rebounded by Tucker. The Rockets trail. Gordon with it. Now guarded by Wells. Outside Gordon. That one doesn't drop. Nice D from Bogut. The Lakers have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And it's DJ missing.
Now, that's superb defense in low. I mean, they played it well. Not easy trying to alter these shots without fouling the shooter, and that's a good job of doing both.
Now here's Harden. He's covered closely. Back to Black. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Rebounded by the Lakers. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
I mean, frustrating when missed free throws become contagious. Really the Achilles heel in that one.
Well, if you're going to win, you've got to shoot a good percentage from the stripe. And for them, they have no one to blame but themselves.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Well, you know,
and we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Lakers lead by 1. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks a lot. Hi.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. We've seen Ryan Anderson really Houston making some changes. And Mbaamute's checked in for Anderson. P.J. Tucker comes in for Trevor Ariza. And Troy Williams subbed in for Briante Weber.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Rockets.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far. They've won 2 straight.
Yep, but 2 more to go before the end of the season. You'll obviously be very confident heading into those 2 games.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for James Harden.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
So the Lakers 5 right now. They've got Smith. Wells is out there with ball. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Bogut in at the power forward. Here's Tucker. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding you.
Agreed. I mean, when the defense is right there, you've got to move the ball, make the extra pass. That's a case of a poor shot selection.
And hate to make a mistake there, have to stay focused.
Greg, I think they're just giving the game to him at this point. Can't make those kinds of errors.
Now, here is Weber. So we see Houston taking the W here. They poured it out tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be...
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew. Thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Man, these refs were horrible tonight.
Right? Every night is something different. Them refs must be dehydrated.
Just don't be saying all that at the press conference or you'll be paying for it.
You right.
You ain't never lied, Shannon.
I know. I got fined so many times.
Afternoon, sir.
You're always there for me, Spin.
I'm just a doorman, sir.
But you're my doorman.